Alright, everyone, I gotta make sure it's recording, and it is. Where do I even begin? This will be video one of like three that I'm gonna try to post today, but better late than never. But I wanted to do a quick comp recap. Like just talk about it. I know I posted videos and you guys actually saw like the live stream, but let me go ahead and just turn that down real quick. But yeah, my bad. So first thing I kind of want to touch on, I'm still getting used to like posting overlays, live streaming in general for live streaming events like powerlift, just in general where it's a crowd. Um, if it's not the camera, it's the laptop. If it's not the laptop, it's the Wi-Fi. The issue I had at this comp was the Wi-Fi. Like it was, and you know what? I get it because it's kind of what some of these gyms are known for. They offer Wi-Fi, but it'd be like it's the shittiest Wi-Fi. I'll be like, yeah, let's just get one router and have 200 people share on the router. That is fucking stupid. But now, everything was good in the beginning. My bad. Let me see if I can just fast forward a little bit. There we go. So I need to. The issue I had was pre-lives. So I don't know how to schedule lives and then link the live video. I'm a YouTube it, but link the live video to the schedule. Like I know how to post a schedule live. It's just like linking the actual live video to that schedule. Couldn't figure out. That's something I'm gonna figure out for the next live streaming event I have on the 9th of August. This one is ran by IPA and at a 365 gym. But the overlays were set. Everything was good. Let me see if I could. Let me see. Yeah, still. So we were on hold for about about a little over 20 minutes, which isn't too bad. Right? Had to mute the sound. There we go. Stood for the national anthem, all that other stuff. So everything was pretty much good, right? Like let me see. Make sure you guys can still hear me. So everything was pretty much good. As you can see on the bottom right of the camera, my camera, that's the webcam. So these webcams, which I guess it depends on the angle and lighting, which again, I'm in a public gym. So I guess depending on the angle and lighting, like it'll come up glitchy compared to the like. And I guess it depends on what app, what phone you're using. Apparently the clearest quality is on Facebook, and I recently learned that when I went to Louisiana. I'll talk about that in a different video. But depending on whether it's Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Travel, whatever, the camera quality is going to be different. And then also too, depending on whatever phone you're watching the live stream events from, whether it be an iPhone, whether it be an Android, the quality is going to be different too. Like the phones are only going to adjust to, most phones only go up to 1080p to 4K. I'm using a 1080p 4K capture card, cam link. So, but I was having quality issues and lag issues. I'm not going to be able to fix lag. And the lag is only by like a minute. So what I see, what you guys will see like a minute behind what's actually being streamed, if that makes sense. But let me see. So for about, see if I can get a competitor to come up. I just want y'all to see like how clear it was until a certain point. Right. I'm just going to show y'all. There we go. She's getting herself set up. There we go. Okay. And everything is clear. No choppiness. The lag's still there, but again, there's no choppiness. Right. Bam. Bam. And it kept chopping up on my Instagram. So about no on Twitch. So from 20 minutes into about, let me see. Start chopping up. Trying to see where it got choppy at. My boy Vaughn joined me on the stream. I was very grateful for that because, as y'all know, I can't talk. I don't got the personality just to talk by myself all the time on a live stream event. See choppiness. Da, 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 da. Okay. So for about a good hour, everything was clear. Okay, let's see. Yep. So right about here is where it started. Let me go back. Okay. Yep, right there, choppiness. And that's what got annoying for my audience to watch. It was the Wi-Fi I was on, and I get it, like, so in the beginning, I know, like, it was less people, but the more members that came into Fit for Life that were connected to the Wi-Fi, the more it just kept chopping up and giving me issues. So, but anyway, I had to live, and oh my God, and I get it because my phone was the only thing connected to the laptop. But if I take it to this one, and we had no choppy issues on this one, I was really, really grateful for that. All right, bam, 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 bam. Everything from the squat. Yeah, everything is smooth. And I was able to use my Wi-Fi hotspot from my phone. And that's because my phone only had my phone had good service and signal. So the live stream went well. I'm trying to work on, for some odd reason, when I do live streaming events, it's just I want to do one continuous live stream without an issue. And I know there's a lot of factors. I'm starting to see what Cole was talking about for real, for real. Again, so if you guys take a look at the, yeah, if you guys take a look at the bottom right, yeah, damn. Hold on, but what is it? So hold on, I'm looking at it through a computer. I'm about to test something and look at this again from the phone. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, it looks clear. So maybe it's because how I have the setting. So it looks clear. You still gotta zoom in that motherfucker though. Yeah, me watching it on my phone, this looks way clearer. Like, wait, but that's what I'm saying. I guess it just, and plus I got it in full screen. But yeah, dude, like that was just one of the many issues. So I guess how you watched it at the time, I know it looks choppy because of how I have it set up. Actually, let me see if I can. Let me give this a try. I just want to make sure y'all could. Y'all probably can't even see it for real, for real. Hold on. Just waiting for it to. Hopefully my Wi-Fi ain't dead right now too. There we go. Come on, load up. There we go. Exit out of this and just go straight because I was in my studio. All right, perfect. So yeah, man, this is a lot better. All right, bet. It's because I had it in full screen. Okay, bet. So let's try it this way. Nope, still choppy. Well, no, it's still not as bad. All right, this is a lot better and clear versus how it was. Hold on. Before. So yeah. So that's another issue that I'm learning when it comes to like live streaming these events. Like man, this looks 1,000 times better. Hold on, let me see what it's projecting on the stream. Perfect. Okay, bet. Perfect. But yeah, this was just one of many issues that I had. And this is my fault too. Like but the camera was close to the damn judge. Like, come on now. I know some people were like, tell her to get out of the way. Tell him to get out of the way. See if I could go. And it's not only the competitor and the loaders. Like, to do these events, you know, I'm going to get better at live streaming. Like, this is me critiquing myself. I don't know, like, The purpose of the live stream is to get, well, one, to help me get my watch hours up. I'm gonna call a spade on that. But I want to give the best quality to my audience when their families come up and watch them. Like click on the link and then like watch the competitor. Like the families can watch the competitors compete. You know, one guy actually privately messaged me. He was like, "Hey man, I really appreciate you. Like appreciate you live streaming. Like my family all the way out in freaking Ohio was able to watch me compete." And I was like, "Oh shit, hey man, you're good." But me thinking about it, like I want to get better at camera quality and live streaming. Um, Maybe I need to establish moving forward that at the time when we're doing the live stream event, I need to be the only one on the Wi-Fi because I can only give y'all better quality. Like the cameras and the equipment, well, outside of this webcam, which I got another video for y'all soon, so I can show y'all what new camera I got. So, but I can't really help too much as far as the webcam quality, camera quality, unless I have some really like reliable ass Wi-Fi. So, but once I connected to my phone, and I was skeptical, y'all. I thought the quality was going to be a lot worse. It turned out to be better. So, because I know people would come up to me like, "Hey, it's choppy," and all I could do is be like, "Hey, man, look, this is really the best I can do right now with what I got." So, but yeah, no, the competitors did their thing. What was it? You got USPA Primal. I think you had 6 Primal Instinct competitors and like 8 Akatsuki Strength competitors, 3 Hog Squad competitors. Um, Another thing I was worried about too. I need to learn how to get, not learn, but start bringing like. Hmm. So he did enough to get on the board. Now I'm starting to see what people were talking about. Um. Okay. Bet. But yeah. Hmm. I'm gonna look at this video later and just do a couple of quick recaps. Um. I'm not a competitor, but one thing I noticed too, as far as judging, and if anybody from the USPA sees this, I apologize. This isn't me taking shots. It's just something I noticed. And again, I'm gonna say this: I'm not a competitor, so if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is just my own observation from what I saw. But you had a level of laxed judging, and you had a level of strict judging. It wasn't. And again, I'm not a competitor. I don't know what the judges see. I don't know what the judges call. But I think, what was it? And if y'all go back and watch the live, y'all can see it too for yourselves. Just, make your own. But there was like, I think it was like 5, 6 people that just kept getting red lighted. Like one person would come up, do a lift, red light. Another person, I was like, damn. Um, but that was just, again, I'm not a competitor. I don't know what the judges saw. Yeah, I don't know what the judges saw. But overall, the competitors, they came out and did their thing. Let me see something. If I see if I can find it. Went on break. I want to go to the deadlifts real quick. There was the last deadlifter did some like real unique pull, and I was like, oh my god, what is that? Where's it at? Let's see if I can find you. This guy right. Yeah, this guy right here. See him come up, and he's also, yeah, him. He has a very unique pull. This was, yep, bam, bam. Okay. Let me see. Here we go. Y'all, hey, look. I have no idea what that was, At first, I thought maybe that was a sumo stance. Apparently, that was conventional because his hands were still out. Regardless of what it was, that was some cool ass shit to see. So, but yeah, overall the competition was good. Wi-Fi issues, but I just want to do like a constant stream from my audience. I don't want to turn on the chat box because of who my audience is. Like, I don't want there to be a situation where somebody says something trolling my feed and the audience sees it. Now, I can still see it. You know, I can read it and see it. Like, there's in Streamlabs, there's like a section where the comments line up. I purposely turn off the chat box because, again, families are watching, and I don't want families to take offense to what they see. You know, like, I remember, and I'm glad I didn't have the chat box, but the previous one I had at the pit, somebody commented about one of the lifters, and it was just like, I thought it was uncalled for and unnecessary. But that's just me. I don't, I'm never gonna like critique or down a competitor in any bodybuilding, strongman, powerlifting, because, well, one, I'm not doing it myself, so I'd never critique you, especially if I'm not doing it. But overall the comp was good. I know what I need to work on. Another thing though too, I need to get a better mic. At one point in time, certain points people can hear me, certain points people can't. It's, and I can only work with what I have in live streaming. And only reason, like I said, I'm not looking to get paid for doing these events yet. Once I become a master at my craft, because like if you make a complaint, as of right now where I stand, if you make a complaint, all I can do is shrug my shoulders, because you're not paying me for it. This is a free service. But once I start actually charging people, like, hey, can you do this with the overlay? Hey, can you do this with the sound? Hey, can you do, XYZ? Cool. But for right now, until I get better at streaming, like live streaming events, I think I'm gonna do like maybe 10 more months. Because again, I got at least 4 or 5 more live streaming events this year. And again, all I'm trying to do is just accumulate and get my watch hours up. But this is just my quick little recap from the comp. The only complaint I have, again, is like I said, was just the Wi-Fi. So I think depending on, like, if I know the Wi-Fi is shitty, but I'm in a good enough, like, I'm just going to start streaming from my phone. We'll see. But anyway, this is just my recap from the comp, my thoughts, just my thoughts and issues and, personal complaints and gripes. Commentary was fire. The lifters did their thing. But I didn't have a chance to actually touch on it. All I did was just post clips, clips and shorts, and then clips and long videos. This is just me actually speaking on the comp. But again, everybody did their thing. I can't wait to do my next live streaming event in Charlotte. Hope you guys join me. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about me. It doesn't matter if you're a gamer, anime nerd, competitor. Like, subscribe. Let's share the wealth. Peace.